Of course, thinking badly about oneself is expression of the masochistic side of egoism. We shouldn't indulge in feeling guilty and bad about ourselves. That's just egoism. It's a different kind. It's still the same ego. It's just for the face of the ego. But even a more dangerous type of egoism than that is to think too highly of oneself. Even subtle thoughts like this separate us from the truth, separate us from our connection with our inner self, and separate us from each other. Sometimes we strengthen this type of egoism by thinking we're a little better than other people, or we're more special, wiser, more advanced. This is so dangerous because it builds illusions about oneself, which is self-deception. Self-deception in people is so hard to detect, but it's even harder to get rid of. This type of egoism is wrapped in a belief that they have, even if it's like a do-gooder kind of thing, where it's wrapped in this belief, well, I've come to help other people. I'm on earth to serve and help other people. If you accept that about yourself, it's so hard to get free of it. And as we know, the devil masquerades as an angel of light. So this voice within will tell some people, oh, I'm just here to help people. And so the personality, oh yes, that's right. And so it's masked itself, it's tricked you. And so we hear the word devil. Devil is just, what is the devil? Let's define it. Really, the devil is anything that causes pain, separates you from others. And so in that regard, our own egoism is the greatest devil of all. Certainly our greatest devil we'll ever face. Descartes said, when you turn and face your own egoism, he called it the minotaur of the egoism, because it's like the story of Theseus. The minotaur is hiding in the labyrinth underground. It's hiding in our subconscious. When you turn and face that, all your other negative elementals will seem like toys compared to that egoism, the group elemental called egoism. But it's hiding in it. Most people have no idea it's even existing. So don't think it's just something outside of you. Look for the ways it's deceiving you inside you by its internal dialogue and influence. See, that's one thing we always think, you got to become more conscious. You got to wake up. Well, you got to wake up to all this talk, inner talk. There's all this talk. Your guardian angel's talking to you. Your real self's talking to you. You may have guides talking to you. But you also have egoism talking to you, pretending to be these people. Sometimes others help us strengthen this kind of egoism. When they tell us we're special or give us adoration, this supercharges the egoism's view of itself. The egoism is totally infatuated with itself. It means so much to itself, it's just hard to get rid of it if you don't start to, this is what I said yesterday, those two things are disentangled. Your real self, your egoism is entangled. Some moments you'll say like, when I get home from work, I'm gonna meditate. You get home from work and then you hear another voice say, oh, I'm really too tired, I'll do it later. No, most people think that's them talking, but it's not. It's that the one to meditate is the urge of the inner self, and the one not to meditate is the urge of the egoism. So pay attention when you set your mind to do something good that you know is right for you, and you hear that voice and you somehow you're distracted, oh, I'll do it later, oh, I'm not tired. Watch out. If you can do that, you start to notice it at that point. You start to separate them. You start to realize, that's not me. The real self is me. That's the real me. So we try to see the truth of what's really going on. And we must find this truth to save ourselves from the illusions. The illusions that our own egoism made us believe. Because those people in this world who refuse to go on beyond their illusions about themselves or life or others are the most unhappiest people on earth. The most. While our aim is to find the truth that sets us free from the illusions and the cause of all these unhappinesses, all the troubles in life.